All right, let's get over to the kitchen now and find out what ABC7 Culinary Director Judi Gallagher is preparing for us today. Hi, Judi.
Hi there, Scott. I can tell you one thing, it's not leftover turkey anymore. Plenty of recipes on our website, mysuncoast.com/dining. But what happens is that weekend before the Thanksgiving holiday, now coming into Hanukkah and Christmas, this is the week where I cook healthy and we can all eat fresh. Salmon is on sale for $6.99 a pound at the fresh market. That's $6 off. Perfect dish for the family. And this makes a great leftover salad tomorrow. So I'm going to teach you how to roast the salmon with beautiful fresh orange beets and carrots. And the big thing is the citrus. Blood oranges are now in season, and I can't think of a better time to use them on this dish. We'll toss up a little blood orange vinaigrette arugula on top, and you have the complete meal using very simple ingredients, but fresh all the way. Let me pop the first one in the oven, and when we come back, I'll start cooking. So I'm making a roasted salmon dish, so easy. You're going to take your parchment paper, and what I always do is I spray a little bit in the bottom of the pan and then some on top of the parchment. I'm using the base of a broiler pan, so it has those little bit of higher edges because we're going to be using citrus, and that's going to splash around a little bit. So we're going to take the salmon. I leave the skin on because it holds in all that moisture, and it's easy to lift off once it's cooked. Here's what makes this so easy. We're going to take some golden beets, and I scrubbed the skin really well so I can leave the skin on actually, and I can either cut that into small wedges or I can slice it into thicker wedges. But basically, we're just going to put that around here. Now, I love red beets, love them, but the purpley red beets, they bleed onto the food. So you have to be careful. I have some here. You can use them, but I'd put them either over in the corner of the roasting pan, and I just put a chopstick in between a little bit, a little more parchment paper on that side, so it doesn't fully bleed in. So now we're going to take red onion, just a medium-sized onion at best, and we're going to just place that around the pan as well. Then we're going to take the blood oranges, and you're going to start finding blood oranges at Yoder's Produce Market or Fresh Market, because we're coming into our citrus season, and if you're out for a power walk in your neighborhood, you can probably start to smell that great aroma from the orange blossoms. So we have most of the vegetables settled. What I am going to use are some leeks. So I'm going to cut those, make sure they're washed really well, lay them on the pan. When we come back, we'll season, we'll make the vinaigrette for the arugula salad, and we are ready to roll on a fresh, citrusy baked salmon. So right now, I'm going to take a few tablespoons of very good quality olive oil. I have broken up some tarragon leaves, fresh tarragon leaves, and I have crushed fennel seed, fennel salt, and a little dehydrated orange peel. And you can usually find all those right in the seasoning aisle or at the Spice and Tea Exchange. And we're going to just drizzle this over the salmon and the veggies and those onions and all that citrus. Beautiful, right? Then I'm going to take a little bit of orange juice, and I'll go ahead and put it on top of that. Next, we're going to come over to our organic baby arugula. The reason why I pick organic and baby is it usually has more of a bite. And when I bite into arugula, oh, I love that taste when it's real peppery. Warden Farms at the farmer's market and Jessica's stand on the weekends has the best arugula if you're out for a little venture. We'll take a little of the basil salt right here and put that on top, and then I'm going to do a little white balsamic, or you can do white vinegar, not white red, but white vinegar, and then some blood orange vinegar, and that's going to bring that tangy citrus really bright to these notes. So let's put this one in the oven and take the one that I had out, because this is gonna, oh, look at this. It has this perfect teeny little crust on it from the salt, and from the orange peel. Everything roasted together beautifully. Because of the size of what we did, you can see the beets are tender, the onions are cooked. Let me slide that over a little bit. And that is just a beautiful presentation. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this big piece of salmon, anywhere from 12 to 15 minutes, depending on how your oven is. And then we're just gonna put the citrus and the vegetables on the side. Watch for a lot of recipes with citrus coming up this year. I'll be back in just a few moments to give John Scalzi a taste. Here we go.
Delicious, Judy.
A little more refreshing than the leftover stuffing and gravy waffles I made yesterday, right? Now you can also use Arctic char on this recipe. Remember that Arctic char may come in a little thinner, but if this salmon is on sale all week at Fresh Market, I'm probably going to make this dish 2 more times, and I'll put up some extra salmon recipes in the next day or 2.
It's a good price.
You can find this recipe and so much more on mysuncoast.com/dining. Click on the video, the recipes, restaurant reviews, and more.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, there is a plethora of valuable information there.
It's
Great
true.
fun.
Great restaurants, everything.
Scott, you'll love this.